evening, everyone. My name is Cindy Stevens. I am the Department Chair for Fine Arts and Education here at Great Falls College GFCMSU. Woo! Home of the otters, right? Home of the river otters. So we're really excited about that. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. It's our pleasure to have you in our house. I was reminded just a few minutes ago that this is the first concert back in Heritage Hall since before COVID. So thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We're thrilled tonight to have some special guest musicians with us this evening. The Random Ringers, I was afraid I was going to get the name wrong. The Random Ringers, under the direction of Karen Spencer, will be here this evening. They will be first on our program tonight. They are a group of young ladies who have come together to ring handbells, and they have been taking this class through our continuing education division here at the college. And so we're very happy to have them with us tonight and performing. This is their first live performance. So they're very excited. We're excited to have them with us. We'd like to also acknowledge our accompanist this year, Miss Kim Beachy. So she's been fabulous. And there will be a time tonight for some audience participation. The words to the music is included in your program. And there's a part in here, let's see, I think that we may know the Montana State song. Do we know the Montana? Woohoo! Okay. So there'll be an opportunity for you to sing along on the refrain. So that's just going to be just so much fun. Thank you again for being with us tonight. I would like to turn our program over to the Random Ringers under the direction of Karen Spencer. Thank you so much for being here.
Start over. Want to make sure we get the right bells in hand. And the right piece of music, it sounds like. We're not named Random Ringers for no reason.
Karen, yes. Could we pause for just 1 second? We have some more folks that are coming in. We might need to get some chairs.
Okay.
So we're just going to take just like a little pause. So guys, if I could have some help getting some more chairs out, that would be fantastic. Follow amongst yourselves.
whatever you want, whenever you want. We don't intentionally random ring in this choir, but once in a while there's random right notes, wrong notes. But mostly it's been an exciting experience. These gals signed up to do introduction to handbells, coming from all different areas of life, all different backgrounds in terms of music ability. We have a couple of ringers that have never even read music at all. So we started at ground zero. Here's a whole note, here's a half note, counting, rhythm, and all of that. So we've come a long ways. They've been an absolutely delightful group. One of the names we considered calling ourselves was Ladies Night Out, because we come and just have a great time together and laugh, and it's an okay place to make mistakes, because that's how you learn how to do this stuff. We've been meeting for, I think, we had 14 lessons, and then this is our debut, so we've been excited, nervous, scared to death, but just very fun. And it's the first time for me ever directing a group before, so that's been cool. And I was very delighted that the ladies tonight gave me a little official, flowers for the conductor. That was very cool. So, anyways, playing handbells is a very different musical experience if you have musical background. Imagine if you play piano, that each of these ladies is assigned 2 keys on the piano, plus the sharps and flats that go with it, okay? And so the music that they are reading looks like a piano score. It has all of the notes, okay? And so things they have to do is to train themselves to find their space and their line in the staff and watch for those notes to come by. In addition, they have to figure out their rhythm because it's all enmeshed with everybody else's notes, so it doesn't have their rests written in. They have to figure out, oh, I don't play here, and all of that. So it's a challenge even for trained musicians to come in. One of my goals in starting this class was we have had trained musicians that have tried to come into our church choir and get scared away thinking I can never do this because it's just a different kind of thing. It takes some time to do that. So anyways, we are on the journey of figuring out how to find those notes out of there and play them in the right spots. Okay, so we'd like to go next to Morning Bells, and we'll go from there. Just like this. History of how we got to this particular instrument. The handbells, initially, we have the big King Charles coronation coming up in a few weeks, right? And if you guys think about in Europe, if you've ever traveled there, when you go to the cities, oftentimes there'll be a bell tower that has the bell peals that will go, the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and that repeats over and over again. And those bells, back in the Middle Ages, when they did bell ringing, they would play those with one person playing one bell. and they're hanging up in a tower. They stand in a circle, and they've got a big rope that hangs down. And so each person is pulling down on their one and then letting the bell go and going again. So they have to practice these patterns. It's called change ringing, and there'll be 8 notes usually in a pattern, and they'll play that a few times, da 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 da, and then they switch it, da 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 da. But they have to practice those patterns, okay? And so the problem with practicing bell peal patterns in the town is that it keeps everybody awake all night long. So they came up with these handbells for people to practice the patterns when there weren't in the private, and they could make their mistakes there so that when it was time to perform, they were ready to go. So that was the Middle Ages. In the last couple of 100 years, people have started realizing, hey, we could make great songs, music with this, and it has developed since then. Okay? There are a number of different ways that we can ring bells, and I'll give you just a quick little idea of the different techniques here, and then we'll play our last piece. So Jan here is going to show you basically the basic ringing motion. Nice, and you'll notice she's got a nice little circle going there. And then it's important to turn the note off when you're playing it, otherwise it will just blur over everything else. We call that damping. Okay, thanks, Jan. Sometimes we don't want the sound to be sustained. We want it short little staccato notes, and there are several ways that we can do that. One of them is called a thumb damp. Lovely thumb damp. So we can do a pluck. Nice plucking. We can do use a mallet to make a sound. Nice malleting. And we can also do something called a mart. Or do that one again, Sandy. Straight into the table, martellato. Okay? Those are basic ways to get a staccato short note. Then we can do some special things. We have what's called a shake. Nice job. We have a raised mallet in the base. Nice. We have an echo, which you heard in our first piece. Nice. We have a mart lift. Can we do that again, Becky? Okay, and finally a tower swing. Nice. Okay. And there are way more techniques than that, but that's what we've kind of worked on in our class. Now I do have one gal that plays in our church choir that wanted to do some basics because she wanted to ring in a different position than she normally does. So Donna has been working on what we call four-in-hand technique. All right, so with that, we'll do our last piece called Fanfare. And in this piece, see if you can pick out some of those techniques. We're not using all of them in this piece, but you'll see a few of them interspersed throughout.
piece that we have some musicians performing for you this evening. It's a vocal percussion piece. We've had a blast putting this together. We hope that you enjoy it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So just enjoy it. Let's give it up for Rockin' Ricky Rocket. Look great. If you would please stand and join us in the singing of the national anthem, that would be wonderful.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare shore to shore, from sea to sea. Oh, may thy name for honor be, symbol of strength and loyalty. Montana, my Montana. Oh, bless our state for what is done. Montana, my Montana. Oh, bless our people, everyone. Montana, my Montana. And as the years shall go and come, may freedom's bright eternal sun find here full many a victory won. Montana, my Montana. The seventh through our valley wide. Montana, my Montana. Re-echoing from each mountainside. Montana, my Montana. Thy fame and ever-swelling tide, which time's encroachment cannot hide, shall ever be our joy and pride. Montana, my Montana. Montana, Montana, my Montana.
The next composition that we would like to present for you this evening is entitled Montana Air. And it was composed specifically for our choir by one of our choir members, Mr. Arnie Booth. So we hope that you will enjoy this piece as much as we have enjoyed working on it and learning it and having fun, 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 fun. But it's a very serious piece. Very serious.
It's winter in Montana, where the gentle breezes blow. 70 miles an hour, so let's go. How we love Montana, when the snows up to your eyes. Where you take a breath of winter air, knows it frozen shine. Weather here is wonderful, so we guess we'll hang around. We never leave Montana.
Why?
On account of we're frozen to the
We've had so much fun with that piece, trying to figure out little bits and little things to do with it. It's just been a blast to work on. And the choir has been throwing out ideas. It's just been a work in progress. So thank you for enjoying that with us. It was remiss, I left one person off of the program for this particular piece. Miss Bailey Fields will be playing the guitar for us on this piece, so we're thrilled to have her sharing her talents with us as well.
When the sage is in bloom, neath the mountain of moon, and there's echoes of songs on the range, it is like paradise neath the blue of the skies, and I hope their beauty never will change.
How I love a ranch home where the cattle can roam and where life is so happy and free. I can stroll o'er the hills, I can find many thrills, and I live there in those old cowboy ways.
Now, the next piece that we would like to present for you this evening is the Montana State Song. So I feel confident that you all know this piece, right? Okay, so when we get to the refrain, the last time through, you can all stand up and we're all going to sing it together, and I'll give you a cue. Okay? The words are in your program. In case you're not sure, of which I was not sure before this year. It's in your program, the text. All right. Oh, and we're also very pleased that this arrangement was written for us by Laura Dietrich, a former student here at Great Falls College, but still is with us all the time. Please have her part of the group.
Treasure state, so read always you.
You can all sign up. We'll be starting back again in the fall. So on Thursday nights, 5:30 to 7:30 here on the college campus. All right, all right. The last two pieces that we would like to present for you this evening are by Jack Gladstone. And these were two pieces that a few years back when we took the choir to Carnegie Hall, we presented an entire program of Montana music by Montana composers. And these were two of the pieces that we selected to present in Carnegie Hall about 6 years or so ago now. So that's been a while. I'm very excited to let you know that next season will be our 10th year. This group has been together for 10 years. It's rather amazing and remarkable, and we're so excited to be ready to. We're gonna party like rock stars all next year. Every concert, we're just gonna have a wonderful time. Again, the 10th year would be a great year for you to come and participate with us, so that you can see us into the next 10 years. That would be fantastic. Again, thank you for being here tonight. We'll present our last two pieces, and then please join us in the breakout area for some cookies and sodas. So thanks again for being here.
The purest gift is not in gold, but in art that awakens the soul.
On the spring eve of 16, Charlie Russell departed from his St. Louis home, a young man whose big dreams had delivered a call to the heart. So by train and stagecoach he made his way through an endless sea of grass that grew to the shore of the big skies Gather round me, young and old. Girls and boys, there'll be stories told about the land that taught us to talk. With mother's hands we learn to walk.
We'll travel back in time to the last ice age, with the sun's creation fully engaged.
Spirits and heroes, tricksters and fools, there's something for everyone. I now
On this day,
the Buffalo Cafe. Buffalo Cafe. Buffalo Cafe.
Thank you again for joining us tonight. We have just certainly had a wonderful time singing for you. So thank you so much for being with us. Join us for some punch and cookies out in the, I started to say the narthex, out in the breakout area.